Electrochemically activated solutions represent a new type of disinfectant in many ways. And we've been involved in this for many, many decades. And the attraction of this in the way that we produce these solutions and in the way that we apply them means that we can use this type of approach in many different sectors. So some of the sectors that we've been involved in include the food sector. Many people shop, they buy food, they take it home, they put it in the fridge, and particularly if you're like me, you're incredibly disappointed if the lettuce that you've bought then spoils in a very quick time. We've done work with other partners and in the food sector to demonstrably show that if you apply electrochemical activated solutions in a very sophisticated way on fresh produce, that you can extend the shelf life of that. And that can have profound implications across that whole sector, particularly through the supply chain. So if you can get an extra day, an extra 2 days, you can really change the way that we deal in food, and we can really reduce the food. And what I say a lot to my students in an opening lecture is if we can extend the shelf life of a cherry tomato by 1 day, we can change the world. And in fact, that's actually what we've done. We've managed to show that by applying this type of technology to fresh produce, number one, it's safe to the consumer. Number two, it doesn't detract from the taste or the smell of the produce. Number three, the produce looks healthier because we're creating an environment in which that produce can thrive. It's not subjected to bacterial attack. I mean, bacteria want to run everything. They want to overtake the world, and quite rightly so. Why wouldn't you? What we need as human beings is food that is appropriate and fit for purpose. So we need good bacteria, and we need to maintain that. But we also need to minimize bacteria that make things more difficult, whether it's health or whether it's food. And what we've shown in some of the work we've done in the food sector is that we can extend the shelf life of many different types of fresh produce. There's always a need to decontaminate, and there's always a need to control biological agents in the workplace. Another example is in water. So again, using electrochemically activated solutions, we've shown that you can disinfect water to the same standards that the water companies or that the water supply to your house can be disinfected. So this approach is now an approved method for disinfecting waters as endorsed by the Drinking Water Inspectorate, which has overarch control over the technologies that are fit for purpose for disinfecting water supplies. There's also a need of this, of course, in the general cleaning industry. So in our works, homes, offices, workspaces, there is a need for general sanitation and hygiene. And we've worked with companies throughout the UK to establish the use of this disinfectant for its application in those spaces. And that's being done now. So this product, this product exists, it's available, this scientific innovation exists and is available. What really needs to happen is its adoption and its widespread use.